Hi, good morning everybody. In this video, the two-time champs are in town to face the Sabres. Let's look at it coming up. All right, the champs are in town. They are in the fine city of Buffalo, and they are getting ready to take on the hopefully future upstart Sabres in a game today. But as it looks, we're a little thin. Let's be honest here. So before getting into the video, because by the way, guys, the reason why the videos went up so damn late last night, okay? No matter what I did, it kept crashing. My wee video site kept crashing on me, and I kept having to remake the videos. And it turned out it was just an internet issue. It's like minus 40 out here. It's crazy. It's the peak of winter today out here. I'm pretty sure it's cold in Buffalo too, if I was to take a guess. All right, so I'm going to show you a clip. We're going to take a look at January 9th's practice. And here we go. Okay, there you see it. Now, of course, we know Tage is out. But the lines that day look like Skinner, Thompson, Olofsson, Bjork, Cousins, Asplund, Kadula, Eakin, Hayden, but Kadula, of course, also probably is still going to be out for a bit because he, of course, was non-contact. Dan Gergensons, Jankowski, Hinostroza. Then looking at the defense, we got Dahlin, Jokiharju, Butcher, Pysyk, Bryson, Miller, and Hag. And the goalies, Luukkonen, Subban, Tokarski. So this is on the 9th. Okay, so now we know things have changed a little. So I'm just gonna go over a few things here though before we talk about this game, going into this game. Now, a few notes. The Sabres have scored a power play goal in each of the last 3 games, is looking to extend the streak to 4 games for the first time in 11 months. That's something, if we get that, because the power play has went dry since early in the season. It has. Dahlin enters tonight's game, 3 goals, 4 assists in his last 7 games. Skinner has a goal in each of his last 2 games and is seeking his first 3-goal game in, since October 5th to 9th, 2019. Yeah, let me get this closed up. Don't need that right now. And a few things I wanted to go over here before we look a little more in depth at this. Looking at my God, it's not been a fun year for us, even with injuries. It really hasn't. Forget the COVID thing. We've been injury-stricken too this year. And it's pretty damn annoying at this point that anything happens. Like for the players. Anyway, I'm going to go the COVID in and out revolving door here for a second. So the revolving door of COVID now, Tuck, Krebs, Okposo, and Thompson are out. And welcoming back, I even toss like injuries in here because I got Hag here. But welcoming back, Bryson, Bjork, Hag, Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald probably, I'm guessing, is he's just because we're welcoming him back doesn't mean he's getting in, because it seems like all the forwards are leaving and all the defensemen are coming back. It's like, God, man. And of course we've called up Jack Quinn, which is really the main reason I'm going to be focusing on this game today, not just to win it, but I want to see Jack Quinn. I really, really want to see Jack Quinn. I'm excited for this today. So looking at, I'm going to go back to that in a sec. I want to go over something about Rasmus Dahlin, because I just did a little research on this today, and I found this interesting. Now, I'm looking at Dahlin's numbers because his numbers lately have been really good lately. So I just want to see where he stands, in some numbers. So taking a look at this. In goals, he has 6. He's 18th in all defensemen right now. Basically tied for 11th, though. So that means there's, a stack of guys with 6. But Dahlin's played more games, so he ranks 18th. That's how that works. So he's 18th in goals. In assists, he's 27th, but he's tied for 22nd. Now, I'm not saying that's jaw-dropping. No, it's not. But God, you know, like we this is something that we at least want to see from the kid at this point, is to get into the top 10 in all these stats. In points, he's 19th, tied for 18th. In assists, I did say 27th. He is tied, though, for 22nd. I did say that. Points, 19th, tied for 18th. Ice time, 24.03 seconds, is 22nd out of all defensemen. He's logging the 22nd most ice time in the NHL. But here's the thing. With all these numbers, you look, 18th, 27th, 19th, 22nd, right? But in games played, he's 45th, which is tied for 32nd, because, you know, each game is a big gap, right? So take that into consideration. Some of these guys in front of him and some of these numbers have all played 3-4 more games because of the whole COVID thing, and some have played less that are in front of him too, though, to be fair, right? Now, yes, looking at this, I was checking something. Yeah, it was a little... Listen, Tage missing is going to be... We're going to feel this. Funny, eh? If you would have told me before the season started, I'd be worrying about losing Tage up the middle. I'd be like, what? You know, like, but we're going to miss Tage. God, we're going to miss him. That's for me the one that's going to hurt the most. And if you look who is going to be in our... Who's going to play in the middle? God, this is tough. We're really, really thin up the middle today, man. My God. You know, Middlestat's still out. Now Tage is out. My God. I'm guessing Cousins will assume the number one role at center today, right? Would make sense, I'm thinking. I mean, who else? Eakin, of course, is going to play lower. I mean, wow, this is going to be rough up the middle today, guys. It's a centerman by committee team today. It is. The only guy really, I'd say, that we can throw on the number one line really is Cousins. Really. Just looking at it. My God. I wish I knew what was going on exactly with Middlestat. What is going on with his injuries this year? We really need him back. We could desperately use Middlestat today. My God. Anyway, looking at that, guys. Take on the game. Wow. I'm not thinking so much about winning this game, believe it or not. I'm more along the lines of this is a Jack Quinn game for me. I really want to see what the kid does. I want to see how he plays. I want to see if he brings something to the table that they say, you know what, we can't send him back. Like, you know, he might make the most of it. It's just kind of sad that Krebs is out, you know, and he's in. It's like we can't cop a break, it feels like. I would just love to see them both play together even. In Sabres jerseys, of course, right? So if we can get into this game today, I'm guessing UPL will be in nets. It would be the logical choice that UPL would be in nets. You know, I mean, this isn't... we're not in the business of charity and giving time because we want to be fair to other goalies. We got to go with UPL. We got to put UPL in nets. I haven't got my... It's too early, so I haven't got my confirmation. My Sabres app hasn't went off yet to let me know. So I'm guessing it's going to be UPL. I'm guessing it's going to be Cousins on the first line. These are hard times, guys. These are hard times. It's not that Cousins isn't capable. I just hate to toss him into that position. So, we've done it a few times this year, and it hasn't exactly panned out. So I'd like to see a little more luck with our roster staying together, if possible. I mean, if this is going to be a COVID thing all year long, yeah, we're going to be looking very soon at the draft, because we can't keep missing all the depth we're missing right now. I mean, again, what do we? You know, Tuck Poso, Thompson, These are huge guys out of the lineup right now. Really is. Tuck was just starting to really make his presence felt and everything, and then this happens. And Krebs, of course, I wanted to see more of. So, well, we're gonna have to. We're just gonna have to be patient, I guess, with all this crap and just cheer on who's out there. But again, it's a Jack Quinn night, so I'm gonna be looking forward to that, guys. And on that, I guess I'm just gonna leave it there. It is freezing today. I am going to jump into Discord later on. There was no way last night. I'm going in there at 2 in the morning. I'm guessing nobody's in there. I mean, by the time I got everything done around here and even closed out and got everything done in the house, it was that late in my apartment yesterday. It is nuts outside, so I'm not sure where you guys are. Hopefully it's not freezing like out here. I'll see you tonight. I'll see you in the post game. Let's go, Sabres. Let's try and just win a game again, please. I'd love to be able to report on a win tonight. It would be nice for this guy, you know? I'll see you then. Have a great day till then, folks.